Well, would you look at the time of year? Just like that, another year has passed and it is already time for Valentine's Day. The time of love, the time of giving candy and spending time with your special schnookums. But, according to the University of Logic, over 99% of human beings are alone. That's right, nobody to love, nobody to hold, truly tragic, truly living in a society. But, fret not, because just because you are in the fog does not mean you are in the fog alone. That is why we have devised Dead by Date Night. That's right, with the help of this handy-dandy guidebook, we will help you find your partner in the fog. Without further ado, let's meet the contestants. Because it's the larger category, we're going to start off with The Bachelors. And keep in mind, everybody's faces will be blurred out because here, we care about what's on the inside, not the murderous outside. With Bachelor number 1, we have Evan. Now, what's good and what's bad about each bachelor? Well, we're gonna tell you, and in the case of Evan, the good is obvious. He is good with toys/tools. Make of that what you will. But everybody's got their downside, and poor old Evan, his home defense strategy is guaranteed to end in tragedy. If you pick this bachelor, don't get mad at us when you step into a bear trap at some point. But maybe somebody like Evan isn't your cup of tea, and you'd rather get with somebody like Bachelor number 2, Philip. He is very honest. In fact, his intentions are almost entirely transparent. The negative would be that he will always ring the bell before entering a room, even when you've told him that it drives your dogs absolutely crazy. Speaking of absolutely crazy, let's move on to Bachelor number 3, Max, whose cardio routine is out of this world. This guy can run and run and run, but unfortunately sometimes he runs himself tired as he is prone to overheating. But of course, it's not enough just for you to be interested in The Bachelor needs to be interested in you as well. And that's where Bachelor number 4 comes into play. Mike thinks you're fascinating. The only downside, he might be too fascinated with you. Obsessed even. Just keep an eye on all the bushes and long hallways and you should be fine. Of course, brains are a big thing for everybody, so what if we brought you a doctor? That's right, Bachelor number 5. Herman is a very intelligent doctor, and he can guarantee that there will be a spark between the two of you. The only downside is he will drive you mad. Literally. Next up, we have Bachelor number 6, Bubba. Now, Bubba is a real outdoorsman. This bachelor loves camping. Oh boy, does he love camping. The downside is you will live in Texas, and it is not debatable. Hope you like chili. Bachelor number 7 is up next, Fred. He is the literal man of your dreams. The only downside, he wears a fedora and is rumored to mod several subreddits. After him, we have Bachelor number 8, Jeffrey. Jeffrey thinks you always look fingy looking good. But this is a guy that carries chloroform at all times. Ugh, so there's that. Bachelor/Bachelorettes number 9 is Frankenfriends. The pro is obvious. This is 4 for the price of 1. Perfect for those of you with lots of love to give. The downside, they will control the aux cord and you will listen to nothing but 2000s emo, which hey, maybe you don't think that's a bad thing. At number 10, we have Danny, the strong silent type. He is an excellent photographer, and he will always manage to capture you at just the perfect angle, but he is not opposed to ghosting people. And then up at number 11, we have Demi, who's a good boy, and also an animal. Bachelor number 12 is Kazan. His pro, he has unmatched performance once you get him going. The downside, this guy is a real horn dog. He's always thirsty. At number 13, we have Caleb. Just when you think you're done, he always manages to reel you back in. The downside is pretty obvious. He turns every event, and I do mean every event, into a debate about the Second Amendment and why a gun belongs in the game. I mean your life. At 14, we have the Executioner, because that was the only name we could come up with. The pro is with this bachelor around, there will always be cake. Yum! The downside? That he has a deep punishment/atonement fetish is not a secret. At all. He's going to make Thanksgiving dinner very awkward. At 15, we have a man of medicine, Talbot. This guy's secret recipe will change your life and body. The downside, this genius is always in a rush, never can slow down. Music fans, listen up, because at 16, we have Ji-woon. The pro, not only is he into music, but he's eager to have you assist him in his music career. He might even have a spot for you in some of his songs. The downside, despite the hype, his main event is pretty underwhelming. Bachelor number 7 is Demi. The pro, he's tall, dark, and good with his tongue. The downside, well, he keeps his idiot minions around, and they really only make things worse for everyone involved, himself included. And then the last of our bachelors is number 18, Elliot. The pro, finally, a guy who wants you to find his box, ha ha ha. And the con, he thinks pleasure and pain are synonyms, which actually might be a pro for some of you. And that will do it. Let's have a round of applause for our bachelors. But maybe bachelors aren't your thing. Maybe you're into the ladies, and if so, let me introduce you to our amazing and beautiful bachelorettes, starting with number 1, Sally. Now what's good about Sally? How about that she's dedicated? That's right, this bachelorette is always blinking about you. The downside? She's way into breath play for someone with severe asthma. Be careful. If you're looking for someone a little less fragile, maybe consider bachelorette number 2, Anna, who owns a cozy cottage in the Red Forest, perfect for romantic getaways. The only downside, she has a major issue with temper tantrums, and she also might be married to Detective Tapp. At number 3, we have Lisa, who is a pioneer in the field of floor art, but she does have the minor habit of eating people. But hey, nobody's perfect. Somebody who might just be perfect is bachelorette number 4, Amanda. That's right, she is an expert in headgear, so she'll save you thousands in potential dental fees, but she is weirdly adamant that you play with her nose and poke it constantly. Bachelorette number 5 is Adiris. What's good about Adiris is that she is very devout, perfect for the churchgoers looking for love. Though that being said, she is weirdly proud of her gag reflex, so make of that what you will. At 6, we have Rin. She could easily be described as being a cut above the rest, but unfortunately, this bachelorette is always going through various phases. With bachelorette number 7, we have a good one. Meet Charlotte. Family always comes first for this bachelorette. Aww. That being said, her brother will be there at all times. Like, all times. All of them. Yes, even then. And last but certainly not least, we have Carmina, bachelorette number 8, who is a great communicator. No matter where you are, she can reach you. The downside? Well, so much bird poop. Seriously, she has a lot of pet birds, so if that's going to be a factor, just no going in. And that will do it. Now, you have had the chance to meet all of the bachelors and bachelorettes of the Fog. Who are you interested in? Who do you like? Was this a stupid video? Oh boy it was, but wow, it was kind of fun to do a topical one for Valentine's Day. So, I hope each of you is having a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you have a significant other, go and hug them tight, let them know how much you care. And if you don't, just know that you are sufficient as a person all on your own, and you are loved. Take care of yourselves, friends, and until next time, I've been your host, Das Food. Goodbye, friends.